Yo, what's good? It's your boy Wilson. You're watching EmceeTV The Podcast, coming at you live from EmceeTV Studios in Des Moines, Iowa. As always with me, my bro.
This your boy Big Ray West, B-I-double-G, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the West Coast and they know.
Ray, how you doing, bro?
Not too bad, man. I'm blessed. I'm grateful. You know what I'm sizzling? I'm grateful to be here on this podcast today. I'm grateful that I made it home safe. I'm grateful that I had a job to go to, and I'm grateful that my family is healthy today.
Hell yeah. Props on the new GFG logo interview the other day. I caught the thumbnail from it. I don't think that's live yet, but I did see the pic posted and shit, and so that looked dope.
Yeah, thank you, man. I definitely talked to him, and he's gonna do the circuit. He's coming to EmceeTV next. So
okay.
Yeah, he said he fucks with you too. He said y'all have some history. I was unaware.
Oh yeah, me and Tino used to kick it back in the day, man. We go way back.
That's what he was saying. And he said, I think he said you did a video or something for him, a couple or something.
Three of them. Back when I had no clue what the fuck I was doing. Yeah. Using some Windows Movie Maker shit.
Man, shout out to homie Tino Ali, man. We did a great interview for GFGTV, man. I'm relaunching my platform too. We're going into season 8, man, and we're just interviewing legends and well-respected people in the city that we feel like their story should be told, man, on a high level. So, and then we're bringing, like I said, Tino Ali's coming to EmceeTV too. So, it's all love, baby.
When I think about it, you brought a lot of people to the podcast, to EmceeTV. You know what I mean? Like there was a lot of people that I did not, I was familiar with who they were. You know what I mean? But to say that I know them like I know them now, you know what I mean, is a very far stretch,
Hey, and that's respect to you for even acknowledging that, you know what I'm saying? Because you didn't have to say that out loud on this podcast for everybody to hear it, You could have just be like, what it is, but everybody else don't need to know that type shit.
Oh, no, man, I definitely want to acknowledge you for your contributions, bro, because you know what I mean? Like, I messaged Smooth G the other day, just sent him just some dumbass bars I had written, and he was like, oh, snap.
Yeah.
And, I never would have done that before, but you know what I mean? Now that I feel like I know him a little better, when I see him in the store or whatever, I say, what's up? And
For sure, dog.
But that's all because of you, bro. You bridged that gap. So, you definitely deserve the flowers for that.
That's love. I appreciate that, man. Because like I said, you didn't have to say that for everybody to know, but shit, hell yeah.
Yeah.
You're a stand-up guy, Steve-O.
Raise the fucking mayor.
I think that fool Trip Shelton said that one time.
100%. Raise the motherfucking mayor around here. Y'all can't vote him out of office.
No, I just love fucking with the OGs, man, and the legends in the city, man. And if you contribute to the craft, I respect it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you contribute in a positive way, man, or, you're iconic in the city. Like, I love the legends and I love the talented. I want to be around them people that give a fuck about this shit, Them are the people I want to rub elbows with and talk hip hop with and work with. I want to work with whatever circles say whoever's the best MC, the best producer, whoever the city is saying the best, I want to do music with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I respect that. I was like, you know what? We got a handful of people up in here. I need to go ahead and get this posted on my page real quick. So I figured I'd jump in here.
Yeah.
I ain't been posting them lately, so I've been kind of slacking. But it grabbed its own weird thumbnail. That's weird. That's all right though. It'll work. Yeah, man, I'm feeling good. You know what I mean? It's exciting that the weather's warming up. You know what I mean? Summer concerts are being announced left and right. There's a lot of that going on. CP said he up in here. Shout out to CP from Straight Vodka. You're kicking off GFGTV again. You know what I mean? There's new music dropping. I kicked out a couple new beats recently. I sent one to Cap yesterday to get his take on it, and he said it was dope. He said just drop out this other little instrument, and so I'm probably going to send that to you once we get off of here. But I've been writing a
Yeah.
little more. I wrote a hook the other day. I need to break it up into pieces and whatnot so I can get it layered correctly. But I just wanted to get it put down. You know what I mean? But I had this like robbery scheme and whatnot, and I've been kind of working on it.
Yeah.
So I'm trying. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously it's some fictional shit. I ain't no robber,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
but
yeah,
it was
man.
cool. You know, I
Shit,
just have
you're a
fun with it.
writer. You're a
Yeah,
writer, and when you write, sometimes you got to embellish to get your point across. You got
yeah,
to paint the picture. Shit, ain't nothing wrong with that.
hell
Um,
yeah.
it's definitely an exciting time in local music, especially for my camp. I feel like you're included in our camp as well. Because we do a lot of work together. We got the Diamond G project. Me and Diamond G's album is finally coming out on 420. I'm excited for that. Featuring CP, Samo Davis, and Big Flow. And then me and Trey Nitty Gritty from Waterloo. We got an album together. We're about to drop a single on y'all called Iowa Nice. But we got 8 new tracks. We about to drop that on y'all. Me and T Bear have a new album called Lovers and Smokers. Y'all finna get that this year. That's gonna be the 4th installment of our weed albums. All smoker songs. And yeah, it's gonna be a crazy fucking year, dog.
That's what's up, bro. I almost said something to you that I'm just gonna save that till we get off air. But I got some plans. You know what I mean? That's exciting as hell, though. You know what I mean? I just saw your picture that you had sent me, and it put something in my head, and then I was like, you know what? I'll just say it to him afterwards.
I
But
mean, shit, yeah.
oh shit, we got HB up in here too. That's what's up.
HB the King. Hey, shout out to my cuddy HB the King. He's got a new album dropping on GFG Records too. Ideally this year, you know what I mean? He's in the lab. He's doing what he's doing. We probably got 5 to 8. You know what I'm saying, on ice right now. Working on a couple features. I know Depths is on it. CP's on it. I'm on it. I think T Bear's on it so far, and Young Drink. So yeah, man. Shout out to HB the King. You're gonna get some new HB the King this year.
We
If
got to
not
get
an
him out
album,
here
you're
with
definitely
us.
gonna get some singles.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. We got to get him out here with us and get him on the pod.
Yeah, that'll be a great interview. You know what I'm saying? HB the King get on here and talk some shit. It'll be some
Hell
great
yeah.
promo for this upcoming music too.
That's what I'm saying. Uh, for some reason, the format didn't grab correctly, so I had to re-download your image for that file you sent. But I'm almost ready, and we can discuss that too.
Yeah, go ahead and
Uh,
drop it. Shit.
2 seconds. Let me get it linked up correctly. There it goes. It came through this time.
Yeah. And then arguably the biggest single, you know what I'm saying, of my career, saying we're working on that. We're getting that record mixed as I speak. Me, CP, Test One, and Tremaine, you know what I'm saying? We linked up with the Long Beach legend, icon, you know what I'm saying? King Crooked, Crooked Eye, you know what I'm saying? Former Slaughterhouse member, former motherfucking Shady Records member, former Death Row Records member, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we got a record together called Des Moines to LBC, produced by Tremaine. So we just continue to bridge that Des Moines and Long Beach gap. Shout out to King Crooked.
That's hard, bro. That's hard. HB up in here, he said, taking time, but it's a progress. He said, I'd rather show it than promo it. And then he said, oh, shit. But no, man, this
Yeah,
is the artwork on this is fire. I definitely mess with that. Yeah, this is very exciting. And as somebody that is your homeboy that knows how big of a fucking track this is for you and how exciting it is for you to get to work with somebody that is essentially one of your
yeah,
idols. You know what I mean? Somebody you respect
yeah.
immensely and you look up to a lot. That's huge.
Man, it's mind blowing, dog. But man, I just spoke this shit into existence. I manifested this shit, bro. Like it's literally that simple. I got a list. I'm looking at it right now. I got my goals on a motherfucking list printed out. There's probably like 7 or 8 of them. And to do a song with King Crooked is number 5 on the list. And these items are getting crossed out. And when I first made this list, every list I mean, every item on that list seemed like crazy to me. Like, man, well, ain't none of this shit gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, wild
Yeah,
shit. Man, I done crossed out about 3 or 4 out of the 8, dog, and that's just amazing.
that's epic, bro. That's epic. That
So
shows
I
what.
tell people, man, make a list. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get some shit accomplished, no matter how crazy it seems, write it on that list. If you have to wake up and look at that list every day, it's gonna keep on refocus you, recalibrate your mind to keep on gritting towards that goal, man, and it could happen for you.
CP said, "I've seen the list, and he keeps checking items off."
For real, bro.
Hell yeah. HB said, "Tell Steve what PD asked for a verse."
So we chopped it up on behalf of me, CP, Tremaine, and Tess One. We reached out to PD Pablo, and I think he wanted, what did he want? Like 9 bands, I think,
Oof.
for a 16.
Oof.
We was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna tell them numbers to my people. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna talk about that. No, they're gonna contact y'all. All right.
Oof. I mean, he had some hits, but that's a steep price.
I think he said 9 bands, if I remember correctly.
That's heavy.
Maybe more. Shit.
That's heavy.
Maybe more.
We got a lot of attention up in here right now. The pod is jumping. There's a lot of people watching, and HB said 15.
15. Okay. Nice shit. Hey, I thought it was 9. 9 was crazy. This motherfucker said 15.
You gave him some love, but he came back. He came back with a number that was much higher than 9.
But to his credit, though, he did say he'll work with a motherfucker. So he threw out a number, but then he said he'll work with a motherfucker.
We're starting high.
Boy, I ain't have it. Needless to say, I haven't spoken to Petey Pablo since that day.
You need a ladder to get me that high. Damn.
Yeah, shit. It is what it is, though, man. Let's talk hip hop, dog. What we got?
All right, so J. Cole is all up in the news, so this episode got a lot of J. Cole talk. We're talking lots of J. Cole. And this one's coming in from HipHop DX. Image courtesy of Prince Williams from Wire Images. He supplies a lot of images for them. I thought I'd already brought in the image. I'm slacking here. Ray, have you had a chance to jam the new J. Cole?
Yeah, I played the whole J. Cole. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I talked about it a little bit, you know. It's long. It's like a double album. It's like a double album, but I don't keep it in my rotation. I probably got 5 to 6 of the songs saved on my YouTube playlist that come in. So I'm not going to cap and get on here and act like, you know, oh yeah, the album's on repeat, the fall off, because it ain't. But there's probably about 5 to 6 joints off of all of them that, you know, I saved.
Okay. I still have not. I tried to go back to it, and then I had this other shit pop up on me, and I've been slacking. So I need to get back in on J. Cole mode. But this young dude I work with, shout out to Eli, this young dude I work with the other day was saying that J. Cole is his favorite lyricist. He's 21 years old, and so he obviously got a different perspective than I do, and even you. And so so you know, when I think of lyricists, I think he is a lyricist, but other people come to mind for me. You know what I mean? When I think of my favorites and whatnot.
Well, you know, J. Cole for a long time was considered in the big 3.
Yep.
You know, he was considered in the big 3, and to a lot of people he still is. But you know, to a lot of people he isn't, though, because of the way the Kendrick thing unfolded. You know, he stepped out of the beef and apologized and all that.
And I respect him for that one. I'm a 100% say, you know what I mean? Like he said, that ain't what I'm here for. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I respect him for that. But this article says J. Cole reveals his current favorite rapper. And he says, this dude is an alien. And this comes in from HipHop DX. It says J. Cole has revealed the one rapper he's currently bumping outside of himself, and his answer might surprise you. During an interview with the YouTube channel Lost in Vegas, as part of his press run to promote the fall off, the Dreamville rapper waxed poetic about longtime Wu-Tang Clan mate Killah Priest. When asked which MC outside of the usual Mount Rushmore candidates, Jay-Z, Nas, Tupac, Biggie, etc., that he's currently listening to. Cole replied, the first answer that comes to my mind is somebody that I've been playing the last month, this one song in particular, and it made me dive back into some of the shit he's been saying for over the years. It's going to be hella left field, but Killer Priest. The North Carolina native admitted that until recently he wasn't intimately familiar with Priest's catalog outside of his vicious solo attack Bible, Basic Instructions Before Leaving Earth, on GZA's classic 1995 album Liquid Swords. However,
Wife's not feeling it.
how was that?
Wife's not feeling it.
G-Ball just hit skip. However, he was left in awe by the Brooklyn veteran's lyrical talent when he stumbled upon his song NASA Case during his recent trunk sale tour. I played that song, and this shit is crazy. I didn't know what the fuck to expect. I just clicked on it. It's 9.5 minutes, he said. It's not a style that normally I would gravitate to. It's super dense. It's super, I'm not even going to say poetic. It's prose. It's like a book, damn near. And he's telling a story.
Yeah.
Ray, what you think?
I think it's beautiful to shine light on an underrated in quotation, because he might not be underrated to everybody. He might be highly and well respected in his circles. You know what I'm saying? Not to say he's not respected anywhere else, but for an artist of Cole's caliber to shed light on an artist like Killer Priest and, you know, give it up to his lyrical abilities and stuff like that, man, I think that's beautiful. I think people, other rappers acknowledging that other rappers are dope and what they contribute and bring to the game, I think that's awesome. But in today's society, it's considered glazing. Like, we're so competitive, we can't even acknowledge that another motherfucker is dope. You know what I mean? Like, That's just crazy to me. So for Cole to give it up to Killer Priest, you know, to a dude that can actually rhyme, you know, I think Killer Priest, he been doing shit with M80 too, you know, so shout out to M80.
Yeah, they mess with each other heavy too.
For sure. So, yeah, man, I think it's dope as hell. And if you type in Killer Priest on YouTube, the first song that comes up is NASA Case. NASA Case, God's Time, One Step, and then Buried Scriptures. So, yeah, get up on it though.
Yeah, I mean, I've been messing with the Woo heavy for a long time, but I will admittedly say I did not dig in super deep on Killer Priest and his catalog. You know what I mean? I was familiar with him, but I wasn't like in the trenches with it. And I circled back around when I was out walking my dogs today and jammed that. And it's a dope track. I mean, undoubtedly. And I feel like, you know, Killer Priest was, I believe he just rocked that festival in Montana last year, the River Fest. And he's back out there. You know what I mean? He's making his mark again. And he's definitely one to take note of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Did you end up pulling the trigger on those Wu-Tang tickets?
So they went on sale on Friday, and I did not grab one yet because they're like $500.
Oh my goodness!
And so I was like, I'm gonna hold back. I mean, for you know, I mean, I don't want to be back in the nosebleeds. I want to be able to see them. I don't want to be just watching the monitors the whole time. So, you know what I mean? I was trying to get at least lower bowl, and they're like 500 a pop. So I'm probably going to go. I might just end up sitting in the lawn, you know what I mean? Or ponying up some money. But my credit card is heavy right now after all the traveling that I did and everything. I need to move some money over there before I feel comfortable going and doing something stupid like that.
But you gotta like that, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, you gotta save up some money before you go doing all that, because I love me some Wu-Tang, you know what I mean? But that's a heavy chunk to bite off.
I know that's right.
Who are you? There's a lot of concerts coming up this summer. Who are you looking forward to seeing? I know you said, was I gonna go to Wu-Tang?
So I know they just announced today officially the Bigg X the Plug at the Iowa State Fair.
Yeah, that's huge. That's huge.
It is huge. But I think I'm taking the wife to see Nina and 40 Water and ISO.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, I'm gonna be up in there too.
that's April 23rd, and then I think we're gonna do the TLC in Vogue and Salt and Pepper.
Okay.
Yep, and
That's at the Iowa State Fair.
that's at the Iowa State Fair. It's gonna be the first time in 14 years that I'm out there, dog.
Oh shit.
TLC done got me out to the fair. This gonna be some crazy shit.
Love got you to do
What?
it. Love got you to do
Boy,
it.
shit, hell yeah, that waterfalls and that red light special got my ass to do it. That crazy sexy cool got me to do it.
You know what I'm saying?
That crazy sexy cool. But in between that, I'm rapping, you know. So
Because you got Glizzy Fest coming up.
April 11th, I'll be at Five Aces in Blue Springs, Missouri. I'm
Okay.
doing a mixed genre show at ATM 93 and Alive Promotions. Shout out them boys
Yeah,
out
yeah.
the KC area. Then I got Glizzy Fest April 18th in Omaha. Shout out Nice Enough,
Straw Stone.
Straw Stone. And then feel like I got another one lined up, man. Oh, I just about to announce this one. I haven't even told nobody this one. Burn, you dig? Hey, Drake Relays, April 25th. I'll be opening up for Kansas City's Rob Lowe the Star. You know what I'm saying? So
Where's
that's
that
gonna be
jumping off
dope.
at?
That's gonna be at the Elks.
Okay.
Rob Lowe the Star. They done got her to come to Des Moines on Drake Relays. So that's gonna be DJ by the legendary DJ Chuck Fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I met Rob Lowe the Star in Kansas City a couple years ago when I opened up for Rich the Factor, and she's hotter than fuck right now. Like, she's all over the internet. She's going viral and shit. She got records with Richie Rich and got a record with Tech Nine and shit. And
That's
you
hard.
know, yeah. Shout out Rob Lowe the Star. Her grid is impeccable right now, and a lot of people notice it.
Real talk. We got a lot of comments rolling in. HB the Kang said, I got a parking spot for you when you go to the fair. CP said, Glizzy Fest is wild.
Boy, be quiet. What kind of condiments you want?
What do you put on a hot dog? You like a Chicago dog, or are you more traditional? Like, what, if you eat a hot dog, what kind of hot dog you eating, bro?
Well, we can't get into glizzies right now, Steve. We can't do this shit.
You said condiments. I figured
We can't do this right now, Steve.
All right, fair enough. Man, there's a lot of dope concerts coming up. I just booked shit out in LA. I'm trying to go out there for a quick little minute, and I was trying to catch me a show out there, but I'm definitely gonna be heavy with the camera out there, filming and doing different shit. So I ain't got it quite all mapped out yet, but I'm gonna tap in with a couple people and see if I can't line a couple things out, and maybe jump on something in the conference room at the hotel and see if I can't bring you in and make something crack.
Hell yeah, I'm with all that shit.
Might be able to get one of the homies from Long Beach to slide through or something and jump on the pod, you know?
See, yeah, now he's talking.
There we go. CP said Ray ain't doing this, Steve. Wrong for that one. Oh, she cracking jokes.
Hey, CP's wild, man. Hey, there's this meme that I shared for one of the homies. One of the homies, it was a little chihuahua, and it's talk about when you got to tell your homegirl, when you got to tell your wife that you about to go hang out with the guys or have a fellas night. And man, CP keep on sharing that shit in the group chat, dog. That shit was hilarious for a second. It's an inside joke, so I don't expect y'all to get it right now. But hey, that shit is comedy. So I said that to say CP is a fool with it.
Yeah. He's quick with the one-liners.
Yeah, he's a fool with it, man. But let's talk Kendrick Lamar.
Yes, sir.
So the photo comes in by Mark J. Rabales via USA Today Network. Imagine Images. The article comes in via hotnewhiphop.com. Headline says Kendrick Lamar raps over Radiohead hit and resurfaced snippet. During a recent live stream, TDE affiliate Mac Wap dusted off an unreleased Kendrick Lamar track from The Vault. It goes without saying that Kendrick Lamar has got some unreleased treasures stored away in the vault. Recently, one of them even resurfaced online thanks to Mac Watt. The TDE affiliate played the song during a recent live stream as captured by Jeff Wise on Twitter. In it, Kendrick raps over Radiohead's 2000 Kidda track, Everything in Its Right Place. Everything in Its Right Place. That's the name of the track from Radiohead. Unsurprisingly, fans are impressed and making their thoughts known in the comment section. Quote, these unreleased songs are nuts, storytelling unmatched. One social media user writes, love discovering a killer Kendrick throwaway I didn't know about, especially from this era. Like discovering a time capsule with gold in it, another writes. Someone else says, damn, never knew this existed. Props to Kendrick. Shout out to Radiohead. This isn't the only unreleased Kendrick song making headlines these days, however. During a recent appearance on Cameron's Talk with Flea show, J. Cole also revealed that the hitmaker was originally featured on 2 tracks from his 7th studio album, The Fall Off. Ultimately, however, the tracks were scrapped because that version of the LP got leaked. Steve, what are your thoughts of unreleased Kendrick popping up?
That's always exciting for me, especially when it's something that you wouldn't really see coming. You know what I mean? Like a Radiohead remix or something like that. To me, that's kind of that's fun. You know what I mean? On top of just being something that homie's gonna bar out on and just tear up. I wouldn't have seen him remixing something like that. So as somebody that's a fan of hip hop in general, that's super dope. But then if you're a fan of Kendrick as well, you know what I mean, and what he does on a track, that's even more exciting. What do you think, bro?
Yeah, I think it's always dope to get the unreleased gold out the vault. You know what I'm saying? Music is timeless, especially if you don't say, you know what I'm saying? If you don't date the music, you know what I'm saying? There's a way to go about rap without dating your music. Obviously, by, you know, saying number one, mainly by saying a date or a year. But music could be timeless, man. You could pull something that's old out the vault and it could be with today's times. You never knew when the shit was recorded, you know? So, yeah, I love it. I love that for Kendrick heads. And, yeah, I think it's dope, man.
HB jumped up in the chat. He said, ask Ray about Crit and K Dot.
I fuck with Crit, man. He got them Subbenstein series, man. Be having my subwoofers going crazy.
And Big Crit gets it jumping.
Yeah, he's big in the South, dog.
Yeah, I got to do an interview with him years ago. We had him on EmceeTV.
I'm pretty sure he's on a tour. I think he announced a tour and it's heading south right now.
Okay.
So, yeah, and then K Dot, man, I fuck with K Dot all the way back from Section 80. You know what I'm saying? When he was doing the little mixtape albums, or yeah.
Okay.
I fuck with K Dot. That's when his name was K Dot. Before Kendrick, you did.
Yeah. Before he'd evolved into who he is now.
Yeah.
HB said, boom, 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 boom.
You did. Shout out to HB the King. Let's put HB the King on the podcast.
You know, it's wild when we think about some of the routes and the people that we've got to see develop. You know what I mean? Like J-Rock had signed to Strange Music, and so I took notice of J-Rock before I took notice of Kendrick, because I was in the trenches with Strange and them. But then, you know, the little homie Kendrick at that point in time was kind of was rocking the mic with J-Rock, and I guess that's how Tech met him.
J-Rock's hype man.
Yeah, and that's how Tech met him. You know what I mean? And it's just kind of wild to see how that all came together. You know what I mean? Then they ended up doing Fragile together and whatnot. And just, I mean, look at the superstar he's become since that track. You know what I mean? And just the explosion on the scene.
I met J-Rock. You know what I'm saying? I met a lot of my favorite artists fucking with Tech Nine and Strange Music, man.
They'll do that for you.
Yeah, Strange Music. One thing about them, man, they surround themselves with talent. They sign talented artists, and then they tour with talented artists. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that Strange Music brought Crooked Eye to Des Moines for the first time. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Strange Music brought Glasses Malone to Des Moines. I'm like, how the fuck? Like, man, people that you don't never think would come here. You know what I mean? Like, fucking with Strange, they bring them here. You know? So that's the beautiful thing about that.
That was Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I was just gonna pivot off of that thought. That was when Stevie Stone and Cognito were first messing with Strange too, because I brought that tour to Des Moines and I got to get up on the bus and kick it with him a little bit and did a couple interviews.
See, I was fucking with Stevie Stone when he was with Ruthless.
Yeah, doing the hops and stuff.
Back in the Lampkin days, you dig?
Yep.
Yeah, so I opened up for him before the Strange shit probably twice at the House of Bricks. And then he did that Midwest Explosion song with Tech Nine. You remember that shit?
Yep.
And then it was to the moon, Alice from there. Like, well deserved though, because Stevie Stone is stupid talented, dog. Like, his new album, Blueprints, that shit's hard as fuck too. No Blueprints, something like that of that nature. It's crazy though, man. Like, this guy is amazing. He is though.
Speaking of touring, he's got a new joint he's putting together out there. Stonefest.
Yeah.
In Colorado Springs. I was just going to grab the graphic for it and bring it in, but I believe it's got JL, Mayday, Jaron Benton, Swisher Sleep, Bailey Eldra, Cut Calhoun, Dizzy Wright, and Stevie Stone is what I'm seeing listed.
Yeah, that's nice, man. That's good for him, and that's good for Odyssey Records. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's a good stepping stone, you know, to start your own fest and be the headliner, and you know, go back to some of them connections you made in the past and build with them. You know, that's good for him.
Yeah, I know the homie Black P messes with him real hard down there in Colorado Springs, and so and I see that it's at the venue that Black P works out of a lot, so I'm sure that they are probably, I'm assuming that they got somebody on the ground in Colorado that's kind of helping put that all together, you know what I mean? And and so, but yeah, I wish him the best. I hope it goes off without a hitch. That would be a fire lineup to go see. I would love to go peep it out.
Hey, did you see that Chris Calico interview? He just did a new interview on Boss Talk.
I think that was the one you sent me, right?
Yeah.
I did watch part of it. I didn't get the whole thing finished. It's kind of a lengthy one, but I got a chunk of it watched.
Man, did you catch the part where Eminem said that Chris Calico had the best verse on Speed 'Em?
Yeah.
That shit's hard as fuck.
Yeah.
And he probably did, to be real, dog.
I mean, he snapped. He snapped, bro. Yeah. Calico is so talented, bro. I've been trying to get him back on here. You know what I mean? I've interviewed that man probably 7 times. I reached out a couple times trying to line it up, but he got his own podcast jumping off right now. But I'm going to see if I can't circle back around and tap in with the homie and get him on here with us. I know if I could get at him directly instead of going through a middleman, you know what I mean? I know Calico would do it.
He just said on this interview that everything goes through his wife.
Okay.
So he said, if you want him, you got to holler at the wife.
Well, that's all right. That's all right. I'm sure Crystal would do us the favor.
She said, I don't know y'all motherfuckers.
Right.
I know you.
Well, I mean, I think it gets quiet when I'm like, hello, I'm that motherfucker, Steve.
Not that one. Not that one.
She said, what did he say? He's cursing at me. He's cursing at me in text messages already.
Hey, and then hey, that was a dope interview Boss Talk did on Chris Calico, but man, they got his name spelled all fucked up. They got his name spelled KRISSCA. No, KALICO. It's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, that makes it tough.
Man, do a killer interview, but y'all butcher the man's name, man. Put some respect on that shit.
You know what I'm saying? HB jumped in there again. He said, run back to Brother Lynch. Lynch been fucking with strange music for the longest, too.
Man, I grew up on that Lynch shit, boy. That Season of the Sickness. My cousin D-Man had the tape. You know what I'm saying? And he used to bump that Season of the Sickness, that Rest in Piss.
Rest in Piss. That's exactly where my brain went.
Man, they call me Agent Double O Deuce Four Block. I got that 9 o'clock and make them put that in your knot. Man.
Rest in Piss.
So I was a young dude, man, coming up on that. I could recite that shit at a very young age. Spitting that shit at Greenwood Elementary and shit, you know what I'm saying? telling these hoes to rest in peace.
Oh no. Oh no.
Why do you want them to sleep in urine, Mr. Robinson? Rest in peace.
We're gonna have to talk.
You know, I'm talking about shit. Nap time, rest in peace. You know what I'm talking
about? Man, that's it was exciting to see he was supposed to be coming back out on a tour, but I don't know what happened with it, but I think they postponed it for a little bit, and it's supposed to be circling back around for this year. So I'm hoping. That's where I was going to go next, because there are a ton of touring dates coming up. That ain't it though. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Man, I was kind of shocked to see the MGK and Wiz Khalifa tour, and that is a massive tour. I mean, I guess I see it, but it's just that's a fucking huge tour. Let me see if I can
How
pull
many
up
dates?
Let me see if I can pull up these dates here real quick. Right here. All right, I just pulled up the link.
Y'all fucking with MGK, Machine Gun Kelly? We got any Machine Gun Kelly fans out there?
It starts November 15th, 2025, so it already started, and it goes through July 1st, 2026, with other performing artists being Julia Wolf, Mod Sun, Honest Ave, Beauty School Dropouts, Emo Night, and D. Wayne.
All those artists can't be on every day, right?
Nah, they got a bunch of asterisks and things next to.
Okay, yeah, I'm about to say it's got to be one of them, yeah.
Yeah, and so it's been rocking for a minute, but I mean they covered a lot of ground, bro. Looks like it ends in Richfield, West Virginia. I want to say is what it's kind of a small graphic, but I want to say that's what it says. But that's a big run. I guess I was late coming up on it. This is something XXL magazine just dropped today, and it was the summer concert lineup. Yeah, I mean, those dudes are big together. MGK obviously ain't really my flavor. I've seen him a couple times, got to interview him, but he went a lot. HBK said, "Ew, nah." He said, "Looking more like yeah, just not really my flavor. You know what I mean?" But I mean, obviously he sells tickets. I mean, the dude does arenas and gigantic venues, so you know what I mean. Somebody's buying them. You know what I mean?
I can't say that I mean, I can say that I don't mess with him because I don't play his music. I'll say that, but I haven't listened to it to say that I dislike it.
You know, I messed with him hard when he first came out, and he was rapping. You know what I mean? I don't think he really raps as much anymore. It's more like rock and Blink-182 covers.
And that's a good. And let's address that. There seems like it's a thing where the white MCs, okay, they start off rapping, you know, to get in the game. You know, they build their fan base on rap, okay. And then once they juice that for all they can, all the rap shit, then they go to country or pop. You know what I'm saying? Like they genre hop to elevate. You know, is there any pattern to that?
I mean, I guess you could say that MGK did it for sure. You know what I mean? And I see what you're saying here in terms of Yellow Wolf, and then
Yellow Wolf, Jelly Roll.
I know you was gonna say Jelly Roll, yeah. I don't know that it's as. I mean, there's obviously those dudes definitely migrated or transitioned or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? To a different lane. I don't want to phrase it in a negative way too much, but yeah. I mean, I don't know. CP says because they let them get away with their bogus behavior. I don't know.
There's a recent picture that resurfaced of Jelly Roll in Memphis throwing up the rakes.
Yeah, I mean,
like in the hood with the guys.
Yeah, because he was in.
Like now he's the world's most famous country singer.
He's yeah, I mean he was
a MAGA Republican.
He was I don't know if he's all that, but he officially was You know what I mean? A member of GD, to my knowledge. You know what I mean? And he was definitely running with him heavy. You know what I mean? At
You gotta
one
talk
point,
about.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it's a different situation. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but okay, so now let's dig in on that a little bit. He said, Kid Superpower Hour said Post Malone, Vanilla Ice.
Post Malone is a great one. Post Malone is a fucking great one, bro. Who did that song, White Iverson?
Ooh, I'm not. I've heard
That
it,
was
but I'm not.
Post Malone, I think.
Was it?
Yeah. So he was fully immersed in the culture. You know what I'm saying? Now look at him, like man, that
That is
shit
a
is
Post Malone
wild.
song from 2016, 10
You
years
know,
ago.
talk about came out there with the cornrows and shit, like all the way in the culture. But now Cuddy's super country. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think? Uh, do you take offense when somebody does something like that? Do you think that they
I
like?
do. I
Yeah,
do. It makes you seem like a culture vulture. It seems
right.
like you're just, you're raping the culture to get what you need. You get a little name. Build your fan base off their backs real quick, and then use that plateau to go to the where you really wanted to go, or I don't know, shit.
Yeah.
But I'd be a lie if I said I didn't feel some type of way from those type of guys.
Do you think any of them honestly just you know what I mean? Like the music just spoke to them and they just transitioned that way, or do you think that it was in the plot? You know, they had it on paper the whole time. Like this is how we're gonna do
I think they reached a level of at rap.
it. Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And another opportunity, they seen that they can get into the country club, so to speak, and get more dollars, way bigger than rap checks, way bigger platforms than rap platform. And is it possible that the music touched their soul and they just suddenly had to go that way? It's possible. I'm not going to say anything's impossible,
Right.
but
I'm just
I
throwing
think,
questions out here. You know what I mean? We
yeah,
just
no doubt,
talking.
no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. I think they realized they reached a certain level in rap, and they wasn't gonna get no bigger or go no higher at rap.
Yeah. I would hate to
So
see because some of them dudes I kind of like, you know what I mean, and I would hate to see them take advantage of the culture like that. But I suppose it's a real conversation to have. Like, are people out here
yeah,
essentially pimping out our hip hop and using it as a stepping stone to pivot to another level?
no question. In my opinion,
Yeah,
and my opinion is in law, obviously, but that's what I feel like. Nobody's being held accountable, man. We sell, man. Rap is sold to everybody. Anybody in this world do rap and don't have to respect it. Like that's the main part. Don't have to respect it. Like get in here and just disrespect everything and say wild shit and like just man, it's wild, bro.
now, what if somebody? And I'm not trying to defend anybody. I'm just working out
No,
this.
yeah, we man, we
We just
speaking, we
talking. We're working
speaking,
out the
yeah,
idea.
we speaking.
What if somebody brings positivity and helps grow the culture and then moves on? You know what I mean?
Yeah, get that. Know who your OGs are. You know what I'm saying? Put in the work.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Get respected. If you're gonna come into it, get respected. Do it the right way. Do the footwork. You know what I'm saying? And then if that's I'm well respected in this genre. You know what I'm saying? I did all I can do here. Fuck it, I'm jumping out. Hey, I can respect that.
Yeah.
But if you was in the game and you was a cornball while you was in the hip hop game, you was just man. I don't know, dog.
You went searching for a new fan base because like, oh man, they kicked me out of here. I gotta go somewhere
Yeah,
else.
boy. Man, I don't know, but
I feel you.
it is what it is, dog.
I feel you.
Like hip hop is so ran through. Like, fuck, we don't own hip hop. Shit,
Yeah. I
we
mean,
don't own hip hop.
it's tough because you know, yeah. I mean, they got what's the joint down in Nashville? They got the Grand Ole Opry. We don't have a Grand Ole Opry for hip hop. You know what I mean? We have people that are the OGs that kind of cultivated it. You know what I mean? And people we can look up to, uh, but we don't have. I mean, I guess we just don't get. It's not treated the same, and we don't get
It's
the
not.
same. We don't get the same spots to go to. You know what I mean? Like I guess you could maybe say but I don't. There was a lot of talent that came out of the Apollo Theater, but I don't think it was a lot of hip hop. I think it was more comedy and different things like that. So I don't know that we really. Maybe where Cool Herc first scratched a record is where you could go for your, you know what I mean, the Promised Land or whatever, you know what I mean. If you wanted to go peep something out, I don't know. I don't know where you would go for the gospel of hip hop. You know what I mean? But
I'm gonna switch the subject real quick.
okay,
And this is random as hell. This is random as hell. I asked Tino this. Okay.
I feel like I'm about to sit in the hot seat.
Yeah, think of yourself. Think of yourself as a basketball coach. Okay. You're a basketball coach. You got a starting five. Local rappers. Local Des Moines rappers. Who would be your starting five? And you're the head coach. You need to take these boys. You got to take these five to the championship against anybody.
You want to win. You want to win. So you're picking the best.
Get there. You got to get us there.
Yep. All right. I mean, it's essentially kind of doing the Des Moines Mount Rushmore, right? But you get a fifth instead of just four.
I mean, if that's how you perceive it, I ain't gonna say you're wrong.
I would, yeah. I mean, that's you know, I guess you could interpret it differently because maybe some of these dudes are the Mount Rushmore is the forefathers, where these dudes are just the sword swingers. These coming through, they go.
You might not want to have when a starting five. You might not want to have five players with all excel at the same thing, being super lyricism. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, that's when my brain went right away. I'm like, these dudes are killers. These are the ones I'm gonna pick.
Like a basketball team, everybody brings something different to the table.
That's true. We got the big
your
man.
Your center isn't the same as your point guard.
Right.
That's why, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Rudy ain't gonna always put up all the points. You need Ant-Man and you need Julius Randle.
So you might not want to have five of the same guys that kill it in the same category.
Okay. Well, that changes my perspective a little bit. I'm having me work this idea out a little bit before I just started talking shit. I mean, I definitely all right. And it's gonna seem like I'm pandering to the crowd a little bit, but I'm gonna be honest on this one. I got Big Ray West.
That's respect.
I got Trip Shelton. We're doing singers. We're doing hip hop, but I'm gonna throw RJ up in there. You know what I mean?
RJ.
He's somebody seasoned. He's been doing it for a long time.
Shout out to OG.
I mean, I probably need a producer up in there, or are we just rapping? Do I need a producer for one of my starting five?
We kept it all vocalists, rappers.
Okay. All right. So there's three. Oof, I got two to close it out. We got to take it to the hoop. It's got to be a W.
West, RJ, and Shelton Trip.
Yeah. We'll round this out with a man. You put me on the spot with this one.
I did.
You know what? I'd
just win, baby.
Yeah. I feel like somebody from you know, I'm gonna throw Dizzo Bay up in there.
Dizzo.
You know what I mean? I feel like somebody from Rebel Mind needed to be up in there. It was either gonna be Dizzo Bay or Fleet of Genius, and I was teeter tottering back and forth. I was like, which way to go? Which way to go? I'm gonna throw Dizzo Bay up in there though. We need one more to round it out.
Shout out Dizzo.
You know what? I'm gonna throw Crazy Baby up in there.
Nasty.
You know what I mean?
Is crazy.
Just in case they want to battle in the parking lot before we get up in there. Crazy Baby just gonna eat them up. But you know, I mean, there's many a names that could have been in there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so for me, starting five. You know, I'm a throwback guy too. You know, shit. I'm going number one. I need Koki G.
Okay.
You know, I need
Solid
Koki
choice.
G. Number two, we gotta win this motherfucker though. Okay. I need Koki G. I need some real West Side shit. I need T-Bear. You know, we gotta get some hooks. We gotta get some hooks done.
Yep. I almost said him, and then I was like, it's really gonna sound like I'm pandering to the crowd too much.
I would say CP, but me and CP's thing is still new. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going Koki G. I'm going T Bear. Then I'll go. I need an assassin. Trip Shelton. You need an assassin.
Yep. Swinging the sword.
Okay, and then Koki G, T Bear, Trip Shelton. Then let's go. Oh my gosh.
It's
Okay.
tough, man.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Okay. Let's go let's go Smooth G.
Yep. Yep. He's definitely in there.
Let's go Smooth G and then let's go mm,
For those that are just tuning in, Big Ray West is doing a basketball type of lineup, and we got to win. And he needs an arsenal of only 5 MCs from the Des Moines metro area, and so he's running through the powerhouse of MCs that he's going to take to the championship to bring home the
yeah.
W.
I'm going Koki G, T Bear, Trip Shelton, Smooth G, and Fleet of Genius.
There we go. There we go.
And Fleet of Genius. Damn, that was hard, dog.
It is. It is. And I'm sitting here like I wish I had a list of MCs because I'm like, oh, maybe I kind of forgot that dude. HB's chiming in the chat and he's dropping names and I'm like, ooh, yeah, I forgot him. I could have. Oh, damn, I could have went and used him. Yeah. Now that's a solid lineup. That's a solid lineup.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers are ready to go to war.
Yeah, Tino Ali, he said some gangster shit too. I can't remember his list fully,
Yeah.
but he said
said
some
you got to
gangster
tune into
shit
the
too.
episode if you want to know.
Yeah, I'm saying shit. Only on GFGTV.
Drops April 20th.
On everything. Yeah, man. I was just trying to think of some new style questions and shit. So they're gonna bleed over to our interviews over here too.
CP said, Dylon, Dylon, Dylon.
Me.
Oh shit.
CP, who would be your starting 5? That'll be interesting to know.
Yeah, drop it in the chat.
Yeah.
Nah, man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one because you got, like you said, you know what I mean? I was just going to go for straight headhunters. You know what I mean? And then I'm like, all right, yeah, you got to round it out a little bit. You can't.
You got to.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
You
got to
got
balance
to,
the squad.
man. You need a brother in there that can sing and rap a little bit. You know, you need a melodic rapper. You need a straight killer. You know, you need a speed rapper. You know, like then you need your Larry June, too cool for the shit. You know, smooth guy. Like shit.
Yeah, somebody could write you a smoking song. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just
that's
lay back
T-Bear.
and cruising the lack.
Yeah, that boy T-Bear, boy. Hey, we got them hooks. He got them hooks on deck.
CP said, I would love for us to make an EP with our starting 5 and go up against each other.
Oh, who's your starting 5? First of all, depending on who your starting 5 is, I might tell you the result right here. Oh,
he said, I'm just saying, good luck. Oh, shit, he's heating things up.
Shit, bring it on. Bring it on. Let's heat it up.
HB said,
I probably fuck with his whole starting 5 anyway.
Right. He said, that's the click. Okay, so in other news, I didn't run through the whole tour lineup. XXL had dropped. Gunna's got a one world tour jumping off. Looks like that goes international. Mavi Doja Cat 2026 world tour. Yep. November 18th through December 1st, it looks like is when that one runs. Burner's still smoking tour. Ray got to tap in on that a little bit. That one's got Young Chowder, Burner, and Drody.
I got to meet him too, man. I got to meet him, and I'm reading his new book right now. You know what I'm saying? For doing the meet and greet, we all got a free copy of his book. He signed like 4 of my fucking albums and shit. So hell yeah, shout out to Burner, man.
That's epic. Ghostface Killer, shout out to OG. He got the Supreme Clientele 2 tour rocking right now. That runs through April 25th. It ends in Chattanooga, Tennessee at the Boneyard. That's a dope name for a venue.
It is.
Dave, the boy who played the harp tour. I'm not real familiar with who Dave is. I'm not hip on that one. YFN.
He probably got 2 million monthly listeners on Spotify.
You know what I'm saying?
It's nothing.
Yeah. YFN Lucci, already legend.
That's hard.
Yep. That one's the 2026 tour, featuring Bunna B, YK Nice, and OMB Peasy. That one runs.
There you go.
That one runs through. Oh, that one just kind of wrapped up. It looks like it wrapped up February.
I think OMB Peasy was at Lefties with Nice Enough before.
Okay.
I think maybe not Nice Enough, but I'm pretty sure OMB Peasy was there at Lefties.
I gotta tap in on some of these cats that I don't really. Rich Amiri, I'm not real familiar with who that is. The Grit and Grace tour. It looks like they're big.
Coming through Iowa too.
Nah, these are just international and U.S. tours and whatnot. It's just stuff on XXL.
Yeah.
Cardi B, her Little Miss Drama tour. But I mean, they're all supposed to be like hip hop and R&B tours.
Yeah. Cardi B, she whooping ass on tour, boy.
Yeah. Headband. He's got the boot.
Yeah, that Boo. That Boo single is crazy. That motherfucker went viral on TikTok. All the motherfucking dances, they be getting it with that Boo dance. That shit's hard as fuck.
The Sofago Mania tour, by Red Veil, I guess. I'm not. Big Boogie, Paint on Paper.
That's hard. Big Boogie coming through.
Well, not necessarily coming to Des Moines, but just through the United States.
Yeah, on tour.
Yep. With Queen Key. De La Soul got a big run. Some of these are kind of old though. Some of these already wrapped up.
Hey, I didn't mean to cut you off. Hey, look at them comments though. That boy CP dropped it.
He said, "Me, Airfleet, Smooth, Vince." Okay,
that's nasty. He gonna bring Vince the Prince. Shout out to Vince the Prince. He gonna bring him out of retirement. Jilla, Flea. Bear, man, you gonna use my own team against me. I'm gonna be in the studio with these dudes doing the diss, and then they gonna leave here and then go to his crib and do the diss and talk about me.
You're gonna be like, I heard what he said. We're gonna have to incorporate this.
No, that list is crazy dope for sure. That list is crazy dope. You can't lose with that.
We playing basketball.
I thought for sure you was gonna call out Bring Horizon out. I was like,
He's a killer.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna bring Horizon out.
He put the hands on you. He beat your ass for real. He said, "I'm gonna tell you that I'm gonna whip your ass, and then I'm gonna whip your ass." Stepped in the ring with Mike Tyson.
Shit. Man, what's for dinner tonight, man? Let's get ready to wrap this up, doggy.
Yeah, real talk. I got a good one for you. I got a little focaccia bread. I'm gonna slice it up. I'm gonna make some sandwiches with some smoked chicken, fresh buffalo mozzarella, a little pesto spread, and I'm gonna throw a little sliced up onion on there with some tomato and a little arugula.
Motherfucker, what you just read? Paula Dean's new book?
I came up with it yesterday, and I said, "All right, this is what we're gonna do." And so I was able to acquire some focaccia bread from my job.
Well, yeah, that's what time it is. That sounds great, though.
Thanks,
real.
homie.
That sounds great, man. I'm doing some. My wife made some chicken, some baked chicken, and some type of potatoes. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna fuck that up. That
Hell yeah.
Like maybe a salad on the side or something. Nothing extravagant. That's that easy go to work all day meal.
Hey, chicken got hella protein in it though. I definitely fuck with some chicken. We eat a lot of chicken over here.
This motherfucker said Paula Dean is wild.
Yeah, could I be somebody else? Maybe not that chef. Maybe I get the Emerald Lagasse or some shit. Come on.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
Paula Dean got me fucked up.
CP, man, time for CP to log off, bro.
We need that one more view.
Hell yeah, man.
HB said, "What about Mark Chaos?"
I don't know that he raps anymore, man. I got a song. Me and Tess One actually did a song with him way back in the day, dog. And we did that microphone remix. The Slaughterhouse song did a microphone. We did a remix on that same beat. And yeah, I got one song with Buddy before he hung the mic up.
Okay.
That's back when him and Trip was beefing.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And at that time I've never met Trip. But we dropped that microphone song, and I remember that Trip circle. There was a lot of kikiing going on about our song and shit. You know what I'm saying? They was talking shit about it. And I remember Trip messaged me out of nowhere, and he said, this shit ain't got nothing to do with you. My shit is aimed towards Buddy. He said, I don't got no problems with you type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I had to respect it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to respect it. I chose to respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't have to do that. You know, I could have took it as him just throwing strays and shit like that and making it something that it wasn't at all. So I appreciated that.
For sure. No, that's respect.
Yeah.
Looks like HB shared his menu for the evening. He said some air fried chorizo so it stays in shape, beef sausage, and eggs with air fried tots and cheddar.
Oh.
Yeah,
hell yeah. Shit, I'm about to say some wild shit, but I don't want to offend my brown community.
CP said, "I'm here because of you. This is your fault."
Oh shit. With that being said, we're done. We're logging off.
I appreciate everybody jumping up in here. Thank you so much. The chat was jumping heavy today. Oh shit. And thank you so much for everybody liking, sharing, and subscribing to the podcast. Today's number one participant gets a half-eaten chicken wing from the Life After Death recording session preserved in a block of high-grade resin that was swiped off the mixing board in 1997 from Diddy's studio. And the number one participant is HB the Kang. So you can swing by anytime you want to get that chicken wing, and we'll get that over to you, my bro.
This full CP said a glizzy fest at HB's crib. Oh no. Oh. Bring your own wiener. These dudes.
Shots fired. Shots fired. I just used the shots fired sound effect too.
Hell yeah. Hey, good episode today, y'all.
It was. I appreciate you as always with me, my bro.
This your boy Big Ray West, BIGG, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the West Coast. And they know.
It's your boy Wilson. I'm out. Peace. Thank you so much, y'all. Peace.
We've been known to snatch a piece or two. Y'all can't take over cause we gon' eat the you. Rock steady like a ginger brought Aretha through. This shit torture and I'ma keep feeding you. On that East Coast shit, y'all better duck down. Price on his dome, 5 on it like yuck mouth. When the plug get knocked, that's when the price jumps. American Nightmare, that's where the Spice won. Rappers running like Ricky in the alleyway. Putting an end to the week, no Saturday. They want static, get it shaking like Cassius Clay. Passionate thugs mixing Douce with Alizé.
Don't play with us. Them goons ain't got you safe enough. Yellow fuck 'em like Smokey off the Angel Dust. My life's so real, sounds like I made it up. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up. Dangerous, softer than a razor's touch. We hit that script and get the cake up. God hate ugly, so ain't no saving us. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up.
Big balls don't take